this cruiser is going by all of that other traffic. Now, the black and whites are still significantly behind because they're driving a little more, much more safely here, trying to stay out of collisions. They are staying pretty much in that carpool lane, trying to keep it clear here. But those speeds jumping up and down here, crossing that 100-mile-an-hour point, we're going to be hitting the 5 freeway in about a minute here. Eastbound 91 freeway here will be coming up on Knott's Berry Farm, so we're starting to get into the Buena Park area.
Lord almighty.
So very quickly out of Cerritos and into the Buena Park area. Coming up, Knott will be next, and then Beach Boulevard, and then the 5 freeway.
Yeah, you can see just by the rate of speed right there, clocking 101, 107 at some point. So clearly very erratic driving. And I'm now joined by my colleague Marla Tejas here, who's on the desk and looking at this as well. This reminds us of what we saw just a week ago, Marla, of another suspect stealing a black and white.
I can't even believe, because these things I feel like happen so rarely. And so we have another police vehicle stolen in California. And if you remember the last one, this guy going, I don't know, 40, 50 miles an hour, opens the door, jumps out, and he passed away. Like, he literally, like, landed on his head. It was pretty bizarre and, like, sad, and it just completely, you know, So
in that young man's death. We're still, of course, investigating that. And now we have this one to follow. And this one is extremely dangerous, as you pointed out multiple times. Speeds well above 100 miles per hour.
We get no chases.
We're seeing many near misses as well. All of these unsuspecting drivers. And also you pointed out, thank goodness, and so has Kevin, of course, that traffic is light. And
this guy,
as this person does.
I mean, buzzing in and out of traffic. At one point when we were watching the trial, I saw this guy like cross an intersection where like the other car, I don't know if it was him or if it was the other actual cops. I mean, traffic almost didn't even stop. They almost like hit each other. This guy's hauling ass 100 miles an hour.
Cruiser, obviously, with the female suspect in possession of the key in order to operate that black and white. The thinking is that she does have access to a loaded weapon inside that cruiser, and that is why the response to this is not being taken lightly at all. And look at the speeds right now, obviously wide open on the 91 as it approaches. Where are we now, Kevin?
I will get the super chats too, guys, and we'll talk about the opening
freeway interchange.
Actually, I can do it after this.
Looks like they're committed to going eastbound on the 91, so we're getting into that Anaheim area here. Once again, freeway looks very clear all the way out towards the Corona area. There might be a little bit of slowdown up ahead here, but once again, you can see speed still running up in that high end of 90 to 100 miles an hour here. Coming up, just passing, looks like we're going to be just passing Brookhurst, and once again, we just passed the 5 split and eastbound 91 coming into the Anaheim Fullerton area.
We're just bouncing everywhere today.
Still, the Sheriff's Department still chasing this. They are still on it, but CHP has been advised, but takes them a little time to get into position for a pursuit that is moving this quickly. So the Anaheim, actually the Orange County CHP, we're trying to get into position here. Hopefully they can catch into it and again stand by. Once we get nearer to the 57, Skyclock's trying to get a look through that driver's side window there, but you can see somebody moving, or one person moving around inside there. It is reported that is a female that hopped in there and took off in the deputy's vehicle, but still tracking it about 80, 90 miles an hour here. We're just past Euclid, and once again, we have light traffic up ahead. That carpool lane is pretty well open as you make your way eastbound all the way into the Corona area.
Kevin, thank you. I want to quickly say a big thank you to Sandra Endo, who brought you this coverage just a few minutes ago when we jumped on the air. She is signing off for the day. She's been here, of course, since very early this morning. So it's Marla Tejas here on the desk as we are now just hit 2 o'clock. Kevin Takumi with me to cover this pursuit of a stolen LA County Sheriff's deputy cruiser. This is the second time that this has happened in less than a week. It was 6 days ago that we saw the other one play out in the Antelope Valley. That one turned deadly. This one on the 91 East, as it has been for a long time now, from LA County now into Orange County. You just mentioned the exits we've passed, and our Extreme Nav technology shows us that we're just passing East Street, Raymond Avenue in Orange County. Kevin, we're also getting word from officials that even though that there are weapons locked up, even though that this female suspect behind the wheel, as we're now off the 91, we exited here. It looks like Raymond Avenue as we're skirting on by. It's come to a stop. Trying to get by these vehicles, Kevin. We understand that it takes a whole other set of keys to unlock where those weapons are within the cruiser. So in other words, this suspect would not have access to those weapons that are locked up, which of course is a huge relief.
Yeah, that is a good sign. You see, now we're getting off into surface streets again here. We're northbound on Raymond. We're in the Anaheim and Fullerton kind of areas. Suspect is driving back and forth using the opposite lanes of traffic here and keeping up those speeds there on these surface streets. Now we're making a turn going westbound on Orangethorpe, and that's going to keep us just north of the 91 freeway here, but moving back westbound. And like I said, this is going to run us alongside in the Fullerton area north of the 91 freeway. We'll be passing through the Fullerton Municipal Rail Yard where they do pickups for Amtrak and whatnot. But you see speeds 90 miles an hour here. We are still on surface streets going by cars that are going about 35 miles an hour. Like they're standing still here, coming up to an intersection. You see there is a green light ahead now, trying to make a southbound turn. Southbound on Lemon, that's going to kind of take us back towards the 91 freeway. So we'll see if this person stays onto Lemon here, tries to cross over, or tries to get back onto the freeway back in the other direction. And it looks like we're just about to come up to that 91 freeway here. Almost decided to take the wrong way of traffic there, but there was a tow truck that was coming northbound, so we're still moving southbound on Lemon Street and going over the 91 freeway and then continuing. So we're going to continue southbound on Lemon here. Now this street does dead end up ahead, so it goes left or right on La Palma when it comes to it. Now there was a truck that was making a left turn there.
Yep.
So they had to squeeze around. Now we're on a smaller commercial street here.
Oof, this is bad, man. This is like
so it's East Commercial Street.
Airship's trying to get the ground units into this here and trying to see, because this is kind of like a dead end area here. This is a dead end. The only way, I'm trying to look at the map here. The only way they kind of might be able to come back out. So they have also authorized a pit earlier in this pursuit. So this is coming up to a dead end. The airship is calling a dead end up ahead here because it's going to come up to the train track. So there's not going to be much more of this.
Yeah, because clearly the suspect doesn't know that she is headed toward a dead-end street. So we're going to see how this all plays out. As you saw the black and white, there's that dead end now into this yard here of, I'm not sure what kind of, some sort of a construction lumber yard, perhaps. You see the work trucks.
Yeah, we're in a commercial.
Dude.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, they're in a commercial yard and zigzagging through this commercial yard here.
Trying to find their way out.
Yeah, I wonder if there's any other exits. Can she circle back around where she came from? They could just block it in. If there's only one entrance and that's it, it's all right. I think
about setting up a containment of everything here. Okay, it's about almost getting stuck in the dirt here. So they're trying to block off the exits and make sure that she is not able to get out of this. Hopefully, they're going to.
The thoughts in her mind to be like at the minute, like second by second, thinking of decisions, where you're going to turn, where you're going to go. She stopped. What the fuck?
They've just.
Okay.
No, of course, we've seen that multiple times.
What did reprimand her? Hey, you're gonna stop.
And they were not able to block off the entranceway. So
she came right back
while
out
we
the
thought
same
that
way.
was going to be a surefire way to end this.
Oh, she's.
It doesn't.
She's playing
there's
games.
the pit. There's the pit.
They're trying to pit it there. Try to get it to come around.
She's trolling. Oh no!
The suspect trying to make her way back out. Okay, so they have. So now they've got the suspect surrounded right now. Yeah. So this is East Commercial Street and North Olive Street, and you see plenty of deputies out. Obviously, their guns drawn. This is a very dangerous situation because. She's using the vehicle as a deadly weapon. There are weapons inside, although we understand that she doesn't have access to the weapons.
It's a wrap.
If you're just joining us,
they're going to block it in with another. They're going to block it in with another one.
Yep.
So now they're going to block it in, and then they're going to.
Yo, get in there!
Oh my goodness! So this deputy just got out.
Got out of it. But it didn't.
She can go.
Yeah,
he didn't put it in
but
park.
He didn't lock it into gear.
He didn't lock it into gear, and then thank goodness he was able to get back in there. Okay, so it's just a matter of time, but extremely dangerous situation. You see all of the deputies now at the rear, guns drawn. It doesn't appear that the driver will be able to carry on, at least in the vehicle.
Right.
Will the...
Now they blocked it off substantially in front, so there's no way. Even though that other SUV rolled back, the road is completely blocked up ahead. So you can see there's an arrest team that's kind of putting their team together there alongside, as well as a shield. So they may try to come up to the vehicle and just try to pull the suspect out there. They're trying to clear everybody, all the other bystanders downrange of this, what's going on right now. But they don't know if the suspect had it, but it looks like they're going to move in here. They're going to try to. They'll either break the window or they'll just try to open. They can open the door themselves. They have general keys that they can just open the door and try to get the suspect out.
They're going to yank the suspect out.
Oh, Jesus.
They're pull her out.
Yeah.
Put her in handcuffs.
That was quick.
Put her in handcuffs, take her into custody. It doesn't look like there's a lot of struggle going on there, which is a good sign.
She was driving crazy.
So it looks like the person is just giving up at this point. So deputies putting the cuffs on her, and so far, so it looks like this is going to come to a stop here. And with all those high speeds, I didn't hear of any collisions that happened throughout this pursuit, especially with those speeds of 100 miles an hour or more.
Yeah, upwards of 100 miles per hour, 120 at one point, and plenty of near misses. So, yes, now the suspect is on her feet in handcuffs. We're seeing, as we zoom in, trying to get a better look, but those deputies are now going to cart her off to jail. This all happened at 1:30. And, Kevin, do we know... We understand that the vehicle was parked. Was this person stopped by deputies when she stole the cruiser? Do we know?
Mental break.
We don't know. We are hearing that possibly the call came out on the radio that deputy said someone jumped into their car. This was out of the city of Compton where this all started. So what we had heard initially was that the deputies called out that somebody was into their car. There was a second patrol unit that was with those deputies, so they were able to start the pursuit right off of the bat. But you can see here that person being taken into custody, kind of wearing a security a shirt that says security on the back. So we will have to later get the backstory on exactly who this is, who this suspect is, and what prompted them to just jump in the vehicle and get started. But it doesn't. So far, it doesn't sound like this was on a traffic stop. This was just. They were on a call of some kind, and this person just jumped into the vehicle and took off.
And you're absolutely right about that. Nice observation that the shirt that the suspect has on says security on the back. So we'll work to find out more information about the suspect, how this happened. And to your point, too, Kevin, thank goodness there were plenty of near misses.
So this deputies they were pursuing the driver of a stolen sheriff's department vehicle, SUV, that began in southern Los Angeles County and entered Orange County. Wow. I mean, lucky that nobody got killed, man, because the way this person was driving, and they should never be allowed to drive again. When situations like this, when you see these nut people that endanger all these people's lives, they should be banned from driving ever. Take that shit, and I mean, I don't know if you take their license away. They'll probably still drive anyway, I guess, right? They should be barred from driving again. If you're that nutty and crazy and shit, they should ban your license. Lifetime ban. Fuck it. Lifetime ban. And this was they were on 91.5 interchange, continuing on 91. That's where they were at. Eastbound 91. Highway 91, I guess. Crazy. The super chats, I don't know if I should read them off now or if I should read them off tomorrow because it'll be pertaining to that stream. I can start off the stream reading the super chats for tomorrow for that trial. Maybe I can start the trial a few minutes early tomorrow. Let me see. I have it scheduled for... maybe I should read the chats tomorrow. Today's chats that I missed for tomorrow. What do you think? So it's not lost in the Chase stream. I mean, I read the Chase stream chats now. There's a few of them right now, or I think one or two. Sam Panther, thank you so much. And Kim Berger says, "Where was this?" I got that already. So and that was it. Yeah, maybe I'll do the. I don't know if those people came over from the. If everybody came over from the super chat. Everybody's sending me this. And we'll talk about this too. They're saying that Letitia Stout had life insurance on Gannon. This document, though, I hear it has like addresses and stuff, so I might not be able to show all of it, but I could probably read it tomorrow. Holy shit, there's a 4 to 7 pages. Hello? Hello? Chase, stream. 2,000 people, we're here. We're here, and we're... All right, bye. Bye. Yeah, I think I'm gonna read those super chats for tomorrow. I hope those people aren't upset with me, but I want to keep it together, so I'm sure those people will come back. So I'll start off tomorrow's stream. Remind me in case I forget. I'll start off tomorrow's stream with the super chats first from today that I didn't get to read, because I'm sure they'll be back there. And sorry I cut off the trial, but since it was kind of over already, I wanted to catch this chasing. Let me just schedule. So I'll move everybody over there now for tomorrow morning, but I will move it. I'm going to change the time for a few, like, I don't know, 10 minutes early or something like that. And we'll do the super chats, and we'll talk about the opening statements. All right. We'll just keep it all together. All right. It feels weird ending, even though it's 5, like we're ending early. Typically the reason today was done early is because they said earlier they're going to leave the evidence for tomorrow. So usually it's probably going to go for like another 2 hours. So we'll just take it today in stride, I guess. I don't know how they're going to do this thing for 2 months. They said 8 weeks, possibly 8 weeks. How? It seems like so open and shut. Yeah, they cut off the stream. It's over. How are they going to expand this? And I don't know. I have thoughts like with this guy. What did he call it? He called it personality something. Fragmentation personality. We'll talk about that tomorrow too. I have a note here. I coming up with all kinds of stuff, and he just seems so defeated. He's like, "Yeah, I mean, you won. You already got us. We won. I might as well just give up." But he just starts walking out. You guys won. He walks up to the attorney. You won. It's over. I'm like, damn. But I have to do this. I have to be here. It's the law. I'm like, damn, yo. I mean, come on. This guy's like, have a little. I mean, try something. We lost. And then he's equating the alleged abuse that she went through as a reason or whatever for her doing what she did, and that she was reenacting, and it was a fragmentation of her personality that caused her to kill Gannon in the horrendous way, and did all this planning and hiding and all this kind of shit and dumping the body states away or whatever. Like, come on, man. I don't know, bro. This is crazy, man. Come on. I can't buy this shit. Come on. They said fragmentation. And Dame, I thank you so much. I got your PayPal. I think I noticed last night, and I wanted to wait till I caught you in the chat. Damn it. I saw it somewhere. Yes, here it is. Thank you so much. It says, thank you for covering these tough stories with dignity, honor, and respect for all victims. Buy a bottle of something to soothe the nerves and frustrations of the computer and the computer. I'm so glad the computer thing is resolved, because I really was. The other night when you guys saw me, it was about the poor kid that got eaten by an alligator. I was so frustrated because it cut off. The computer did it right when we were listening to the presser, and I was like really annoyed. But yeah, thank you. Everything thankfully has worked out. We're smooth, good to go. She definitely, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know if there's so much to fight for in this trial, as for like how much of a fight is the defense going to put up. It seems pretty open. The only thing, and this was the super chat SW4x4 said, she was wondering about what are the options. I think it's guilty, not guilty, or not guilty by reason of insanity. So I think those are the options. Purple Coconut said that was a fad in the 60s. Oh my god. So but yeah, if you missed the chase, rewind back. It was short, but it was crazy. Short, crazy chase. If you missed the trial today, if you want to save yourself some time, you can just watch the opening statements portion, which is about, I think, an hour. Tomorrow is going to be a full day. The judge basically gave us like the scheduling too. I think they're going to do like some sort of 20-minute break in the morning, around 12 their time, which will be 2 p.m. Eastern, which actually works out amazing for me. I think they'll take a lunch break. Guilty, not guilty by reason of insanity. Okay, went a little bit over there. Okay, so I mean, I'm sure the prosecution probably wants to make sure they nail this and that they don't just put her in some sort of psych ward, and I don't know how that works out. And she's off in the corner, kind of ducking off. You can at least somewhat see her face. The other thing with the WebEx, I was trying to look. It would be nice to get a better quality. I don't think it's in my control though. It's the person that's hosting the WebEx. It's in their control, the quality of their video feed. And so I don't even know if they have it set to 720. The judge's camera looks fine, but the camera, it might be just the camera itself. The camera that's looking at the courtroom is not that great. It would be nicer if they had something a little bit more sharper. It might even be a webcam. I'm not even sure. Because I was trying to look into my own settings if there was a way. But let's see, video. That's already 720, the highest. Yeah, so it's on their end. I don't know. It looks like they have it set to 360 or something. But let me tell you that there is some issues. Like the audio keeps kind of cutting out a little bit. It has a little cutoff thing, and then sometimes when the attorney walks away from the mic, it gets really low. But they're doing a decent job for streaming a big trial. Like it could be better, but I've seen worse from actual media organizations that's their job, So not bad. Maybe they'll do some fixes and changes as the trial goes along. That would be nice. I've seen worse from literal companies that's what they specialize in, so it's like, the court has control of the cameras and they are fixed. Nothing can be done about the cameras. Oh, that sucks. It could be. It could have been buffering, Luffy. Maybe that's what it was. But I honestly, it could have been worse. Dick says WebEx sucks for everybody. It really could have been worse. So I'm glad we at least get to see what's going on and we can hear it. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. The only way I think I'll be back tonight, it feels weird getting off at 5 because I in my head I was expecting like 7, even 8, worst case scenario. The only way I'll be back is if something breaking happens. I'm gonna do a couple of things that I needed to do, like the curtain stuff. Hopefully by tomorrow, maybe sometime. I thought about that, zooming in a little bit. I have thought about that. I could do that a little bit. I gotta get that shoe out of the way. I thought about like a little bit zoomed in. It's like it's an in-between zoom. So the annoying thing is when I turn off the camera and turn it back on, it loses the in-between zoom. It kind of sucks. There's different zoom settings, but it's like an in-between one that I need. And so it kind of, so I don't know. We'll see. But all right, man, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to move you guys over to tomorrow's stream. It says 11 a.m. right now, but I'm going to switch it in a bit to like 10:50 or so. Just so we have like 10 minutes to kind of talk and catch up, have a little coffee and stuff. All right. So have a good night. Take care. Peace. Bye. Love you guys. Adios. They're saying gag order will be in place tomorrow. Oh, shit.